Hello, Fantasy Goats. How are you this evening, this fine Tuesday, October 21st? We are now in week 8. Yes, we are. It happens to also be a week that 6 teams are on by. Some call it the Apocalypse, some call it the Mageddon. I'm calling it that 6 teams are on a bye.
Yeah,
All
that's
right. 6 teams on a buy. And if you are a fantasy goat, which of course, if you're watching this right now, you are a fantasy goat. This week won't be that challenging. But we do also recognize that for many goats. We still need to, have rosters set. We want the most optimal lineup to go forward to get the W this week. We're going to start it off right now.
air guitar.
I wish it wasn't an air guitar. I know. I wish it wasn't. I wish it was like a real guitar. I wish I knew music like that. I wish I was able to. Oh, man. You know what they said about athletes? Athletes wish that they were able to be musicians if they're
Yeah.
not, and then vice versa. Musicians love sports, love professionals, love athletics. Yeah, and it's like, oh, I wish it was like, I could do a little. But in case you were wondering who these two lunatics are, alongside that handsome devil, that is the Commissioner Rhino, and I am your shepherd. Welcome again to the Week 8 Waiver Advice Show. Yeah, we are full steam ahead, as you already know. We're here to, we're here to scrub. And what do I mean by that? We're here to we have players on buys. Obviously, they don't play. Are there any players on our bench from the last week or the last 2 weeks that are doing nada? I was going to say something else.
I said it in my head.
We're gonna scrub the rosters, and you know what? This week and the 6 teams that are off, and we'll get to those in a few moments. May not make that much of a difference this week. Look, there's more teams off next week, and there's a bunch of teams off down the road. And
week 14, I think, of the biggest.
Week 14 is a, again, to me, it's kind of brutal, especially when you have CMC playing the way he is. Again, we're getting far ahead. It's not that far ahead, but it's far ahead. What's up, B Squad?
Yeah, I would do that.
The B Goat. Someone dropped Garrett Wilson. Do you think I should drop Jacoby and pick him up rest of the season?
I think, and I'll tell you why. Because I think he'll be better with Taylor than with Fields. It might be only slightly better, but it'll be better. Geno Smith. I trust Taylor more than I trust Geno Smith getting the ball to, like Geno Smith getting the ball to Myers, and plus Myers has fallen out of the rotation. Let's say.
Did you see the quote today? Did you see his?
He's a professional. He's here to play football, but he about the trade.
Yeah.
And I like how you put it too. I don't know by heart, but it was I'm here to play football still. But yeah, I'm aware I'm still open for a trade. But I would drop Myers or try to trade him. And then Garrett Wilson.
I'm trying to find it because this was literally a few moments, about a hour ago. I saw this, and I'm not going to spend too much time scrolling.
But Garrett Wilson has more upside than Myers does.
Yes, that's for sure.
He's a wide receiver 1. Myers is not. Trey Tucker's more the wide receiver 1 on that group with the Raiders, and plus Brock Bowers is coming back pretty quickly after the bye week. And who knows what the Raiders look like after the bye week? If my hope is they bring up Cam Miller, let him play, let him go. Sit Geno Smith because Geno Smith isn't it, man.
This was aggregated from Underdog.
Yeah,
it's not like I don't think they're really they're not really inside sources like some of
the one I saw was from NFL Notification.
This one from Underdog. Jacoby Myers on if he still wants to be traded, for sure. I don't want to play here. Yeah, for sure. All right.
Well, see, that's different from what I saw from the NFL notifications I get from on X. It was, yeah, sure, I would like to, but I'm also here to play football. I'm a professional. So,
this is a sentence for sure.
Yeah,
and they could maybe be. They could possibly be like slanting it one way or another, but Underdog has really good reputation, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Just an aggregated source for Underdog, aggregated with Underdog account. It's an Underdog account. In any event, Quincy Goat GQ baby.
Okay, well, sorry, we'll get back to you, but hey, so B Squad, if you could drop somebody else and pick up Garrett Wilson, then yeah, keep Myers just in case he does get traded. Because I think my guess is he'll be traded to the Commanders. That's the Commanders or the Giants. Drop Patriots defense. If you have two defenses, drop Patriots defense and pick up Garrett Wilson. You can stream defenses.
Trade my agent. Yeah, GQ, man. Come on, GQ. You know who won the shit.
7-0.
He's in Quincy Goats in his feels from letting Jaden Daniels go. That was his horse. That was his boy from last season, and he parlayed that into 2025. So he's kind of like
look at the trade he made.
I know. He's
damn.
Like look, JD5 heard. I'm 7-0. I trade my A-Chain and T. Higgins for Lamar and the Scatterbrains.
Scatterboo might be a league winner.
How'd you like Tyrone? Also got in
Tyrone,
yes, action. Tyrone's going to need those type of explosive plays to make a difference.
He still has JD5.
Oh, do you? I thought you had to move off of. How'd you obtain Lamar?
So he traded A-Chain and T. Higgins for Lamar and Scatterboo.
He traded. Well, okay, I got you now, Quincy. Yeah. I thought that maybe you had. I still got JD5. See that because the Quincy Goat.
That's a phenomenal trade, bro.
Quincy
especially with
So last season,
Daniel's gonna be out maybe 1 or 2 weeks.
Last season, Quincy Goat, it was Jaden Daniels and Jalen Hurts, I want to say, right? Jalen Hurts, when we had to go back and forth and we had to make sure that we were getting the right dog into the lineup. Well, we'll do that again. Jaden Daniels is probably going to miss. He's going to miss. It's not official now, but Jaden Daniels is going to miss time. So forget about the buys. You've got more injuries on top of it. I didn't even list injuries here. Yeah, we're gonna have Oronde Gadsden lead him off. All right, he had a great game, and I got a little special that accompanies Oronde Gadsden in a few moments for all the goats and for the Rhino, and But here's our list for Week 8. We know that these teams: Arizona, Detroit, Las Vegas, Jacksonville, Saxonville. Yeah, okay. The Rams and the Hawks. Now, again, this is all going to be dependent on your particular roster. Obviously, like Captain Obvious here. Yeah, you don't need me to tell you that. But I mean, there's a bunch of teams, but I don't know. I can't really see. I don't see where it would really be killing a particular team. I don't see that. I mean, like, maybe I'm seeing something wrong, but maybe you double tapped JSN and Kyron Williams, maybe.
Or even if you're carrying Stafford, Adams, and Kyron Williams.
Well, okay, yeah, that's gonna hurt if you've got more than one player on any one of these particular teams. Sure, I think it's manageable. It's definitely manageable.
Yeah,
you offered me the genteel.
I lost on one team. I lost Adams and Amon St. Brown to the bye week.
I told him I want scatterbrains. Quincy Goat puts his foot down. I have the Atlanta defense, and Adams is on bye this week. Well, the Atlanta defense isn't on bye, but Adams is on bye this week, so I need a wide receiver because Pearsall is questionable. Well, this freaking guy, man. The guy got shot last year and played more.
Adam, and then Atlanta's playing Miami, so you're better off playing their defense than Patriots defense, probably.
Who are the Patriots playing? We've got all week for that. You notice who I have down here, though? Speaking of Atlanta. Yeah. Just in case you are.
Especially this week. He's got to stand alone.
Just in case. That's right. If Tyler Algier is available because the Bijan owner, the Bijan manager is sleeping at the wheel right now, boom, grab him. I think we can actually start him this week. That's right. Yep. Against the Dolphins.
I think so too.
That's the one matchup that I do have circled. As a matter of fact, any running back moving forward against that team,
play.
But Rashad Smith got a whole lot more interesting this week, and maybe moving forward rest of the season with Kareem.
His percentage has gone up more and more too.
With Kareem the Dream with a bad ankle, and then one of your other guys. I know I'm starting from the bottom and moving up. How about one of your other guys that might get some more opportunity? Devin Neal.
Yeah, that man.
That team just
when I saw that news about Keandre Miller, it broke my heart because that kid just can't he can't stay healthy. Can't.
That team just stinks. Yeah, no, Keandre Miller is, again, I don't know. He can't stay healthy.
He's injury prone.
So is Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's injury prone.
Every other year,
We're most likely going to see him play in December, most likely. But if Wilson gets picked up before I get him, is Mooney a good pickup?
Yes, he is.
It's a far cry from Wilson.
Yeah, but he is a good pickup.
Wilson, I don't know if Wilson's going to go either, by the way. The severity of the ankle wasn't that bad. However, the Jets, they're off next week. Let's take a look at that. We're already looking ahead. We have to look ahead to a certain extent. Week 9, the Jets are off. I don't know why they would want Garrett Wilson back out there at 0-7 right now, other than the fact that he's an absolute dog professional who wants to play, who wants to win. This kid wants to win, and that's actually the opposite of what they've been doing since he's been there. The opposite. Now would be a good time, right?
Because I think they're panicking. I think they want to win, And Cincinnati, that's a doable win for them. It is doable. So they might play him.
It's doable, but nothing is doable with him. Nothing is doable as long as this man runs the New York Jets. Nothing is doable.
It's just sad how an owner of a football team could hold his team back like that. It's not right.
Yeah. Is Mooney a good pickup?
Yep. He was targeted a lot. He was targeted a lot.
To start? I don't know about that. No, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Especially this bye week, the bye get-ins. Yep.
I think I'd rather start Tez Johnson and pick him up. I'm not even joking you.
Yeah. I have lots of shares on Mooney on my teams. He's very well worth picking up.
He's probably worth picking up.
Yes, he is. He's worth playing too.
I don't know about that part. I don't know about part B there.
I'll screenshot his targets to you.
Don't screenshot it to me. Let me know now. Or let us know in 2 minutes from now what his targets were last week against the 49ers. Well, I'm going to take a guess. And then you can tell me how close I am and how far off I am. Targets. I'm going to say he was targeted 7 to 8 times. And that's high. That's a high mark. That would be high. 7 to 8 times, where Drake was probably targeted, I'm going to say 10 times. I could take a look at it right now. Where'd the Rhino go? Rhino went to go get his phone? What do we need his phone? We got it right here. Where are you? Come on, Falcons. No. Where are you? Where are the Falcons here? Here are the Falcons. What did I say? I said 7 to 8 times, right? B Goat, Quincy Goat. What did I say? I said 7 to 8 times. Hold on.
Yes, what's in my phone? He was targeted 5 times, 3 catches for 68 yards or 58 yards.
You beat me to it. I was just getting it up. 5 times. That's not. I gave him 2 more targets. 5 targets isn't that good. It's not great. All right, hold on.
If you're in a pinch for a freaking receiver, then yeah, it's good.
Okay, hold on.
Especially this week going against Miami at home.
That part is appealing. That part.
Yeah.
Playing at home. If they were playing Miami in Miami, again, we're talking about 2 different things. We're talking about Darnell Mooney, the wide receiver for the Falcons, versus Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier going up against that run defense. The big difference. I'm not saying that the Dolphins secondary is good either, but we're kind of talking about like apples and oranges.
I'm just saying, you can agree with me or disagree. I really don't care. I'm just saying Mooney is a legit play. Last week was his first week back after injury, being off with a hammy. So they're ramping him up.
Okay. You make a good case for it.
Again, I played for the first time last year at my job, 10-team league, and I won. So now I'm hooked. I don't know about being hooked. So I learned to look ahead. So looking for players for the rest of the season. That's good. That's the way you do it, man. There's people that have been playing for years and years that don't do that. So you're ahead of the game, bro.
Oh, that's awesome right there. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I wish we had more of these for sure. There should be. There are also. There definitely are. It's just, you don't really see messages like that too often. And I'm talking about like not just this channel, any channel. You don't see many messages like this. It's a game that's I think you would agree. It's a game that gets like kind of like passed down, right?
Right.
Through family. Now, I'm not saying that that's not the case here with B Squad, but that's awesome. If it wasn't passed down, that makes it even better as an adult getting into it for the first time. And we're attempting to do that sort of thing as well with the baby goats. The baby goats.
Start two running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 flex. Henry, Dobbins, Bill, Pollard, Spears, Vidal, Junkins, Higgins, and Bourne. Definitely playing Higgins. 2 running backs for me would be
Tiggity.
Henry.
Tampa Bay receiving.
Henry and Dobbins.
This is for the season.
Running backs would be Henry and Quentin Johnson. Is QJ Junkins or Johnson? Let's see. If it's Junkins, then I'm going Henry and Junkins and Higgins.
Quentin Johnston.
Okay. So I go Higgins for sure. It's the Minnesota game. Okay, so I'll go Henry and Dobbins, and then I'm going to flex Spears. Flex Spears and Vidal, especially with Hakeem Haskins going to be out now, so he's pretty much going to have the brunt of the carry.
Talk about some shit injury luck, but Joe Alt might come back this week.
Yeah,
that could be excellent for not just Herbert, but for that run game. In any event,
I think I'd go Higgins and Johnston as my wide receivers.
Who's playing on Thursday night?
Minnesota and Chargers.
GQ. Oh, that okay. This is like the Jason Goat. Look at this Jason Goat and his Bears. The Bears. Quincy Goat, Quentin Johnston. Jesus Christ, man. What about Aronde? Is anybody picking up Aronde? Aronde Gadsden is actually this man. Disley 2.0.
No, he's like I said, he's likely 2.0.
He's like likely 2.0. No, but we wanted to include the Disley Bear because it is a Chargers tight end. And speaking of the tight ends and the tight ends that are always premium, we want to do a special shout out to our girl Sniper. We hope you are doing well. Get back home soon. We know that life throws you curveballs. Life throws you lemons. Sniper makes,
lemon drop of it.
Yes, lemon drops. Yeah, I was like, what's that vodka drink with lemons in it? Lemon drop. When life throws you lemons, Sniper makes lemon drops. We miss you, and we just want to send you this Disley greeting. Disley 2.0. It is Disley 2.0. Think about this for a second. In all seriousness, he went on like a 3-game heater or a 2 out of 3 game heater, and then the tight end production just completely dropped off last season for the Chargers. So maybe this is a similar kind of window for Aronde Gadsden.
I don't think so because he's a different dude. He's a tweeter. He's like a Fannin. He's in between a wide receiver and a tight end. That's why I said that's even the tight ends coach, like I said, for the Chargers was the Ravens tight ends coach. And he said during summer that he's likely. He reminds me of likely. And plus just the fact that, during off or during training camp and stuff, he was training. He told the coach, I don't want to get off the field. So he would sit there with an O-line coach and work on his blocking, so that way he's not leaving the field. Disley can't block.
No. I get that.
So I don't think
that's why it's 2.0.
Yeah,
not anything close to Disley nor athleticism. None of that. ball is there to possibly go around with this freaking team, right? You're rolling out Quentin Johnston. You're rolling out Ladd, who's still running around. You're rolling out Keenan Allen, healthy.
Yep.
Now you've got Orlando Gaston. That's the 4. That's option number 4 with a running game would be 5. It's a very, very good offense.
Yep. And even the last couple of weeks, he's been targeted in the red zone too, in the end zone. I think 2 weeks ago he just barely missed a touchdown. It was a bad throw, but he's being targeted.
Look at that. What a fantastic call, B-Goat. And it's tight end. It's tight end weekend. Tight end celebration weekend. That means they're all scoring, right?
Yeah. Maybe.
It seemed like they all scored last year. Like even on a Monday night game when the celebration technically was all day Sunday, and even the ones on Monday, I forgot who played, but what a fantastic call. Tez Johnson, my favorite.
So who's your top 5 tight ends this week? Tyler Warren.
For sure. I think we could get Kittles back in the fold, for sure.
Kittles, yeah.
I would probably not 5, but I was going to say who's coming there. Tucker Kraft is in there.
Evan Ingram's been heating up too.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a 5, right? I don't know if he's top 5, but yes.
I can tell you who is not top 5.
Ferguson, right? Ferguson's playing this week, isn't he?
Yeah, Jake Ferguson. Yeah, there you go. I'll tell you who is not a chig. I don't know what happened to him, but
it's not the last quarter of the season.
Yeah,
that's what happened. It's not week 15. That's when this man decides to show up.
Let's see.
What's up, Hope?
Pittsburgh fan and also KC Falcons drop Algier for Dobbs. Thanks.
What's up, Hope Goat? There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and goats, it is the Hope Goat. Pits are fanning. Pits and fanning. It's like kibbles and bits. Also, KC Falcons drop Tyler for Dobbs.
Tyler Algier.
No, I wouldn't drop him this week.
I drop one of the defenses.
Yeah, do we need Romeo? That's the question. Do you need a wide receiver? That's the $1 million question.
Yeah, well, that's a question, yeah.
Pits are fanning. You could drop.
Still, I drop a defense. I'm always going to drop a defense if we're going to drop a player.
Yes. Here's the other point I wanted to make. Back to top 5 tight ends. I think we might get Harold back in the fold. Kyle Pitts is that Miami game at home. Mm-hmm. Kyle Pitts didn't have a bad game last week either. Well, Michael Penix is going to be up and down. We're not going to get it. We're not going to get it consistent.
If he's playing.
Oh, he's got, yes, that's right. He got a little nicked up.
A little bruise on his bottom of his foot. Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
We know Bryce Young also. While we're on it.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz will start again while we're on it. Could you imagine Kirko?
I know.
Could you imagine Kirko?
In flinging it.
It's exactly why they weren't trading him. They weren't getting
rid of
him. You would have to have paid a king's ransom and his salary.
Yep, 100%, man.
Call what you want. Call that team, that franchise, whatever you like. That owner knows how to do business.
Mm-hmm.
Not like this owner. I'm gonna just come out and put it out here again. I want fucking YouTube to see this. This man don't know how to do business. He knows how to sell Q-tips, yes, but not football business.
No. Not at all.
He doesn't know how to hire football people. Mike Tenenbaum should have took the job.
There's our girl.
Oh, there she is.
There's our girl. What's up, Mel?
There she is. Did you see your Well, now I don't have to clip it. Well, maybe I'll clip it because
you still need to clip it, man.
Maybe I'll still clip it because I'm not sure if she has the audio. See who it is? It's your best friend. See, it's an inside. It's kind of like an inside joke to some of the other goats that may not know that the Disley Bear let her down. The Disley Bear. She may not add Oronde Gadsden because of the position.
Yeah.
See, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, see, mission accomplished. Look at that. Mission accomplished. Yeah. So back to Bob Goat. Right? Back to Bob Goat. The Chiefs are playing some good defense. Both are good defenses. I don't know if I'm gonna drop Kansas City's defense. Which one? Flip a coin. Kansas City's got that pedigree, which I can't stand.
But Tua's playing away. Yeah, maybe he'll throw for over 100 yards and 4 touchdowns or four interceptions. That's what Tua we're going to get. That's the thing.
Could you imagine if it's yours? Could you imagine yours actually looking respectable?
I'm hoping it is.
There's
coming out of camp. Even the veteran wide receivers are talking about how much a leader he was, how much in control of the offense he had, and how impressed they were of him.
There's a big difference between, in my opinion, not being a coach, but like I'm a coach from here.
Right.
I think there's a big difference between a Ewers having to go in with that game script under those circumstances versus kind of now preparing a little bit differently throughout the week, maybe taking more reps with the first team, so on and so forth.
And probably be scripted down a little bit.
Like I think there'd be a pretty good distinction. However, it doesn't necessarily give him like Pro Bowl status. Like this doesn't all of a sudden make him
no. But he very well could do a lot better than freaking Tua. That's why like with the Dolphins and like with the Raiders too, you got these young quarterbacks and your team's going freaking nowhere. Put these young quarterbacks in and see what they can do. That way you know what to do for draft. If they're good, they're good. You don't need to waste a draft pick on a quarterback.
Yeah, so Bob, if you don't need that wide receiver, I'm going to hold on to Tyler Algier because we may wind up recommending to give him a go in a flex spot, standalone value. It's just one of those times, right? One of those times. The game script will be favorable. I don't know if they're just going to have Bijan roll all over this team.
And the game could get, let's say this game gets out of hand by the middle of the third quarter, towards the end of the third, they might just sit Bijan Robinson, just let Algier eat, And there's been times where both these running backs have had over 100-yard games in one game. So,
I think this presents very well for Tyler Algier. I'm not, again, it's hard to predict those types of things, especially with a running back room that's not technically considered like a committee. It's really not. This is just the way they're rolling. We saw this past week against the Niners, Tyler was not rolling. Bijan had himself he had a good game, but it wasn't like the easiest game either. He had a good game, just barely over 100 yards total with the score, right? You're very welcome, Goat.
Hey, also just real brief because it's in my head. check your waivers to see if McMillan is out there. If McMillan's out there, Jalen McMillan's out there, you have a spot, they can put him on your IR because he should be coming back after the bye week. They said week 9, week 10. So week 9 is our bye week, so he might be coming back week 10, and that's a good stash. It's funny. It's funny about so the way I'm watching Tez Johnson and Mayfield right now is almost similar to how him and Jalen McMillan started working last year. Because he's got faith in him because he's going to him. He's throwing the ball.
They're getting him open.
And getting open.
They're getting him open, with the exception of like one route that he ran, which was probably his incorrect route.
He ran into the tight end.
He ran into Mike Evans.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that he didn't run the right route. However, you gotta. I don't think he'll get penalized for that or like be taken off the field. He's gonna get more opportunity now with another wide receiver down. This man Mike Evans didn't come back for long now, did he?
No, he did not. Broken collarbone and concussion, man. Do you think I had a discussion with somebody on X about this with Best Ball Junkies? Does Mike Evans be a Tampa Bay Buccaneer next year?
I don't see why.
Okay, so that's what he said. Yeah, and I told him, well, this is how I look at it. Is in fact, they have Ibuka, they have Tez Johnson, they have Godwin, they have McMillan, they have young wide receivers. Well, Godwin isn't that young, but he's still young, younger than Mike Evans. They're not going to pay him a bunch of money to be the 4th or 5th wide receiver.
Boy, is he a free agent?
I believe so.
Be that as it may.
Or even if he's not, he could be a cut candidate.
At his age, why would you want to go through all this again? You won your Super Bowl. You had an unbelievably impressive streak of 1,000 yards every season.
Hall of Fame career.
I mean, why would you even want to go through it? He should be back this year to play if Tampa obviously is going to attempt to make a run, which they should.
I've read one person say if it was a clean break, then he could probably be back by playoffs, like week 15, week 16. If it was a clean break, he's not coming back this year.
If it was a clean break,
something like that, or it might be vice versa. Yeah.
If it's a clean, in any event, one way or another, he's got a broken bone. It's like this thing, the funny bone. It's not so funny. I don't know if that's the funny bone or not.
No.
Goddard or Otten. Yeah, well, Cade Otten. Let me tell you something about Cade Otten. The dude played one quarter. He played one quarter, Jason Goat. They may have to lean into him. They may have to lean into Cade Otten again. Yes, but you see the rapport that Baker does have with him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He missed them a couple of times in the red zone. I mean, it was also a very heavy pass game script. I think we're headed for the mini style regression for the former tight end here, Dallas. Dallas, don't call me Cowboy Goddard.
I agree. I go Otten too.
I think Philly and Howie is kind of just like trolling us. They're playing with us. Like what they're gonna know if they want to try an attempt to run the Saquon out of us, they're gonna try to do it until it works. And one game, look what happened when they went off of that.
And they're going to try to put it on the Giants this week too.
And they're going to look to put it on the Giants this week. And if Bo Nix did that in about less than 10 minutes time to the Giants, and that defense, that secondary, which got shredded up again in 5 minutes, they were playing a fantastic game until they got shredded up.
Yep.
What are Jalen Hurts going to do? Jalen Hurts can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown actually clear the Bronco wide receivers.
Oh, yeah, easily. Hands down.
You just traded DK for the scatterbrains, the Smitty goat. Traded DK.
It's a nice trade.
That's DK Metcalf, right?
Yeah.
There's no other DK other than Donna Karen. Yes.
Well, DeAndre Kendricks, but he's a
who?
DB. Kendricks for the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh yeah.
He's a DB.
How about them Seahawks? The Seahawks, man. That's a good team, Rhino. That's a good team.
Yeah.
Let's take the fantasy out of it for a second. How aggravating that running back situation is.
Yep.
And Sam Darnold, some little erratic again, but still, that's a good Seahawks team. JSN is playing games with them out there.
It'd be interesting to see how if I know it was Houston they played, but if they play upper echelon team like the Niners, what would the outcome be?
They haven't played the Niners yet, right?
No, they haven't played the Niners or the Rams.
That's a good Seahawks team. Yeah, no, I don't have the Seahawks making the playoffs this season, but it looks like I'll be wrong there too.
We'll see.
Frosty, what's up, Frosty? Frosty goats, drop fields, drop them like a bad habit. Dunk the goalpost. He dunked the goalpost, and then he got a flag, right?
Yeah.
Right, Snipes? Then he got a flag for it. And
then he
week one. Did he roll his eyes? He must have rolled his eyes. I think he actually rolled his eyes when the Texans were coming to attack him when he was sitting down at the bench.
And the ref came and saved him?
Saved him. Yeah, when the ref was doing, a little extra there. For sure. All right. I think Sniper's warming up. Yes, I roll. Yep, I knew you caught that. I think Sniper's warming up to JSN as well. She's warming up to JSN. We'll get her.
Do you like Odonze or Wilson rest of the season?
Do I like Odonze or Wilson rest of the season? It's a good question. My first gut reaction would tell me Garrett.
See, my first gut reaction is Odonze just because of the quarterback and the offensive system.
Yeah, and I'm not worried about the 2-game skid either.
Mm-mm.
Like many people are like, oh no, what's happened to Roma? They've been in good game scripts, and Jason Goat will tell us this. Look, the Bears are going to want to control the game. They want wins. However, with that being said, there'll be other games down the road where the game script won't be as favorable as far as I'm concerned. And Caleb Williams is going to have to show us that he's a freaking quarterback. So yeah, I'm not worried about Rome Odunze like a bunch of people are out there. I'm still gonna bet. I still rather have Garrett's talent, and with Tyrod, I think it'll be all right. I didn't say the Jets are gonna be all right, but Garrett should be all right. If he didn't play right, if he didn't play for the worst freaking franchise, Frosty Goat, that's right.
So Niners beat Seattle week 1. So Smitty, I can feel you, man. I haven't done it yet, but I'm getting closer and closer doing it. Just really hard. Really hard to drop for me to drop because I have so much hope for him.
Was that week 1 of this year? This season?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Thank you, Smitty Goat.
Buy low on Brees, hoping he gets traded. Yeah.
You could buy low on Brees, but what if he doesn't get traded? We're gonna hope that he gets traded, but he may not get traded.
I still think he might be better off with Taylor because at least Taylor could throw the ball.
Same idea. Same idea. Yes, I think we should see a more functioning offense, more functioning. What a
no, I don't think so.
What a catastrophe.
I think he can't be a bust if he's not getting opportunities to be a bust. When he's only had nine touches last week, he's not getting no. The biggest bust ever was Jamarcus Russell, and he'll always be the biggest bust ever.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't go as far as to say that either. I think where we were wrong, honestly, and I'm not just talking about the two of us or the war chief. I'm talking about everybody. I think we were wrong with the opportunity for TreVeyon Henderson. The opportunity just is not there. That's where we were wrong.
The stubbornness of
we got. I think we got that part wrong. The opportunity was present for Quinshon Judkins. The opportunity was knocking for Marion Hampton. Even with Najee Harris, before any other eye circumstance or the eventual knee, that his opportunity was there. Yeah. I think we misplayed TreVeyon Henderson's opportunity with Ramondre Stevenson, because why else? We were all counting on the fumbles.
The fumbles came in still.
Right.
Still.
Right. That's why I think we all
saying we have big plans for him. Don't worry, we have big plans for him. You say it every week, man. So I'm going to if you're playing Dynasty, I'm sitting him. I'm not trading him. But if you're in redraft or keeper league, I would probably try to trade him or drop him. But Dynasty, I'm not doing that. Would you trade Fannin for Wilson or Addison?
Would you trade Fannin?
I don't think so.
You have another tight end. I'm presuming Smitty Goat with another dare I say elite status type of tight end, non-rookie. It's gonna be unpredictable, Smitty. On any given week for the tight end position, I'd rather have Garrett Wilson and I'd rather have Jordan Addison.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
Right, thank you very much. It happens sometimes.
It does. Do you like Dalton Schultz as a fill-in next week?
Frosty Goat, come on, Frosty Goat. Here's your tight end for next week.
Yeah.
Here he is. I rather roll with a Ronde. Generational, right?
No, he's not generational.
This is generational. Who's
generational?
His father.
Oh.
Generational. That's generational. There he is, baby. There he is. I need you to feel the dark side. We must crush the rebellion.
Doing good at saying how did that trade go through for you, bro? Oh.
I have Kittle. Too funny. I have Skittles.
You like Keenan for Thursday Night Football?
Do I like Keenan for Thursday Night Football?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I like Keenan. Sure. Of course I like Keenan. I mean, do I like Keenan over who?
Yeah, who's he over?
I mean, yeah, I like Keenan. Would I be surprised if Lad McConkey has 132? No. Would it surprise me if Quentin Johnston has 3 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown? No. But I thought, would it surprise me? Would it surprise me if Keenan Allen does any of those conditions? No. Frosty Goat. Dun, 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 dun.
What up, Hecky?
Hecky Goat. What's up, Hecky Goat? Just sold Rico.
For Waddle. I like that. It's just the scary part is which two is going to show up, man.
I like that one also. I like that one just being the default, first read, target share, Jalen Penguin Waddle. But that team is just some sad sack of you-know-what.
Yeah, good trade. The guy that did the trade, he flaked out and canceled it last second.
Ooh.
So, okay, so you guys are still talking. That's good.
That's the A.J. Brown deal, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck him. Lord Husot, we will look elsewhere, my master.
Do you like Rico as a flex play moving forward? Depends who else you have to play, because we don't know what that's going to look like.
You saw that floor.
Yeah.
You saw what that looks like, Frosty, without scoring, with sharing. If you're in that type of bind pinch, it's one of these weeks, this week particular, or week 9 coming up. Yeah, I mean, you may have to roll with Rico in the flex, but again, you see where the bar is set now. They seem pretty. Chuba Hubbard actually played more than Rico. Rico had more production, so I mean, there's a good possibility that might shift. And now you got the red rifle, Rhino. The red rifle is coming in. Maybe this week is a Jalen cocaine week.
Could be.
Ted, I mean, it's a dude that's just going to stand there, not be afraid to get hit, and he's going to sling the ball. That's right.
So yes, Kittle, and I need a wide receiver since I traded TK.
I'd roll with Kittle. Man. I'm okay with George Kittle, Smitty Goat. How many bagels is he gonna lay moving forward?
Yeah,
we know you have him for another good 6 weeks until week 14. We worry about your tight end then. I don't want to play him if I'm playing Keenan. Frosty, I don't want to play him if I'm playing Keenan. You don't want to play Rico, right?
Yeah.
I would play Keenan.
I'd play Keenan too.
Yes. And Rico is a nice bench piece now. Nice bench piece.
I hope you get it done too, Hussein. Hopefully you do too. Trade Brees Hall for Genty. I'm 3-4 and kind of need to win. Would be forced to start Spears because Kyron and Genty would both be on a bye. Starting Spears isn't a bad thing though. He's getting more play than Pollard, especially passing downs. Good God. I think I would keep Brees Hall right now. David, the
Jets.
The Jets have a better offensive line than the Raiders do. The Raiders can't move people off the line, and plus Brees Hall has more of the receiving upside than Genty, not really throwing the Genty. So I would personally I would keep Brees Hall.
Yeah, and the reason why I wanted to take a look at the buys. You could trade Brees Hall for Genty. You're not. I mean, you don't get Genty services this week, and then next week you lose Brees Hall services. So, from that standpoint, you may just look 3 and 4 also is not the death sentence.
I wonder if he meant trade Genty for Brees Hall.
Trade Brees Hall for Genty.
Because he says would be forced to start Spears because Kyron and Genty would both be on a bye.
Yes, meaning if he takes on Genty.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was keep Brees Hall.
If you want, I mean, like, look again, Nathan, go. You want the W, right? You're gonna want Brees Hall this week. You take on Genty, and then Kyron Williams is off, as you're pointing out.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting. It's not pretty. You'd be starting like below 0 RB. Tajay Spears isn't a bad play, dude.
No. They're playing Indianapolis, and they might be playing from behind, but when the NFC South play each other, it can get wacky. So
it gets wacky. It does get a little wacky. I'd say it gets a little wacky when all teams within the division play each other. Hence, the Giants beat the Eagles 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get Dart off waivers in multiple leagues. Tez Johnson is my wide receiver I want. Nice. I'm trying to get Brashard Smith in a couple of leagues.
Eric McLucky. How about Eric Mr. Lucky Goat Schaefer? How about that, Mr. Goat? If you're new to this channel, and I think you might be, please do us a favor. Give us a like and subscribe. This is Pickens Sniper. Hoping to get a dart off of waivers and multiple Tez. Yeah, look, the Tezinator looked pretty nice.
He has been looking nice.
He looked pretty nice. We spoke about this off camera, behind the scenes in the lab. His frame kind of worries me. That's it. But
does Zay Flowers frame worry you too?
I never drafted Zay Flowers. I never had him.
Okay, but now you drafted Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith, the same body type too. Does he scare you?
Not anymore.
See, I think they're fine.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Now 4 years later, Devontae Smith. No, 5 years later, I didn't draft Devontae in his first year as a rookie. I drafted him in his second season and kept him for a good 3 years, then started drafting him again in other leagues. The Degotna, he's part of me. The Degotna. It is slim pickings. But what about Kalman guy? What about Brashard Smith? What about this guy, Devin Neal? Again, it's opportunity now. Mm-hmm. This guy may get some opportunity. Calvin Amara. Alvin Kamara. He's looked terrible. We already saw Kendrick Miller starting to get work.
And Devin Neal can run and catch. He's a baller, man.
Alvin Kamara looks terrible. How you doing, Cypher? Who wants to know what the fuck was with Kittle dropping a burger, a nothing burger?
Oh yeah, I keep him if you have Otton Warren. Yeah, and I think it was just a game script because if you look how well CMC ran because Kittle was there, he was doing more blocking than running. It doesn't surprise me at all. Because I even said, temper your people's expectations with him coming off a bad hammy injury. So I keep on your bench till he's viable, which could be this week or next week. Especially if Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren should come out of your line is for the bye week.
I think they want Kittle for the bigger picture, long haul at this point. National Tight End Week.
Is this week?
It's Sniper's favorite Sunday. National Tight Ends, where they're all premium. They're all premium. That guy, that goat.
Yes.
That goat.
Yes. I would. That guy. Yes, that guy. Goat. Hell yeah, I would do Devontae Smith and Rico for CeeDee Lamb in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer right there. You want the lamb chops. Yeah, you want to move off of Devontae Smith now. Absolutely coming off of that game. Look who it is. Rhino, how you like that? You like that?
Yeah.
Rhino likes that.
He's got the wrench.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. Being the best blocking tight end in the NFL of the year, you go Sniper. Say hi to Coach. I think that's the only reason why he's asking, like, or wondering about Sniper. He's like just say hi to Jacobs. Is Jacobs all right? Get Jacobs going. What's wrong with Jacobs? Is he all right? Is he healthy? What about the Frosty Goat here? What do we do with Genty? Raiders are looking brutal. What do we do with Genty? Try to trade him. Try to trade him, but don't trade him for a bag of chips. Don't trade him for a Gatorade. Try to trade him. You just Frosty. You see, scroll up a little bit in the chat. It was a Genty, Breece Hall, maybe swap. That's what we're looking at. That's the caliber of player that we're looking at. Maybe even a couple of clicks up the rankings.
Well, appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate all you ghosts, man. Without you guys, we're not here. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, what the commissioner said. I'm still thinking about Genty.
Okay, so this is the thing. Freaking Pete Carroll's so damn stubborn in his thinking. He wants Powers Johnson as a guard instead of a center, and we've talked about this. Last year, when they moved him from guard to center, that's when the Raiders' run game opened back up. He's a better center than he is a guard. But freaking Pete Carroll is too damn stubborn. He can't get his own damn way to make that change.
What did he play last year?
He played center. He started out as guard, and then they moved him to center, and then he was just mauling people. That's when he saw what was I can't remember the kid's name. He ended up hurting his knee. That's when you saw the running game start picking up because of he was opening up holes. But
all right, now let me ask you another question. And I'm not discounting what you're telling me at all, because it's kind of fascinating. Who's saying this though? Who's did Pete Carroll actually say no? We need Powers at right guard or left guard. Did Powers Johnson say, "Look, I'd rather play center, but yet my head coach doesn't want me to play center"?
Pete Carroll has came out and said, "I'm not moving him."
There's a problem. That's a problem.
Right.
That's a problem, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep, it is.
Because if the dude is naturally better snapping the ball and then going this way to block, or whatever the hell the call is, rather being to the right, or I don't know if it's right or left guard, rather be to the right of the center and maybe not getting enough push up forward to open up a lane for Genty. People trading away Genty. Why?
They're trading away Genty because the same reason they're going to trade away Henderson.
Why? Because that team freaking stinks.
He's unreliable. He's unreliable until they can fix the whole situation. If they fix the passing game, the running game will open up. Running game will open up the passing game. It's football 101. That's why. If they're in a dynasty, they're not going to be they're not going to be trading him. But in redraft, I'll be trading him.
Yeah, I mean, it comes a time where we settled in on the player come your home league draft or whichever draft it was. All right, now you're feeling good about it and you love it. And now I'm a Raiders fan. I'm a Genti fan, and all that hype, all those sound bites, all of that you now looked into after you drafted him, and all this, oh man, this guy's going to be great. And now it's all falling apart. It's hard to let go of that. It's hard to let go of that for many. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, what up, Tyler Goat? What up, Tyler Goat? It's Gaston.
Then one more thing, too, is the fact that I think other than Saquon Barkley, or maybe he's going to hit behind the line of scrimmage more than Saquon Barkley. They're the two running backs who can hit the most behind the line of scrimmage. So,
speaking of all offensive lines, that theirs hasn't been that highly ranked this season through 8 games either, through 7 games.
No.
Here's what this comes down to, Tyler Goat. Very, very, very easy. Very easy. Do you want the tight end that commands the majority of the targets from the lesser offensive team? Or would you prefer the tight end that's got to get a little slice of the pie out of that passing game? It's $1 million question. Fanning could very well find the end zone again. He's like their only. He's there. He is getting the highest target share amongst any of the pass catchers there, or at least he has been. And he doesn't have Njoku again, I don't think, but I could be wrong. Gadsden, this is simple. He's 4th in the passing option.
Right.
But he's very good, and he's got a very good quarterback. Do you have Gadsden, or are you looking to swap them out? Swap Fannin for Gadsden?
I'm not doing that.
Maybe Tyler Goat already has Gadsden, and now he has to make a decision for this Thursday.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. Yeah, well, look, we just laid it out for you, right? There's your map.
Yeah, I'd stay with Fannin.
I would probably stay with Fannin. Probably. I want the guy that we know is getting the targets. Randy Gadsden got a lot of targets. Again, if I see him, he's going to whoop up.
Swap, the Browns suck.
Epic game Sunday night. Let's go, Jacobson Tucker Craycraft. Appreciate the inside. Oh, here we are. Swap. There you go, Tyler. Go, man. Chances are you'll probably be able to swap back.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll be able to get Fannin back.
If you want to swap, if you think Gadsden is going to be a long-term play for you, then try trading Fannin,
or
try trading Gadsden because he's on the rise right now.
Or option C. Who else are you holding on to?
Yeah.
That's at the bottom of the depth chart, your depth chart. What wide receiver could you maybe part with? That way you can hold both tight ends if you want.
What about Mason Taylor with Phillips getting benched and then facing Cincinnati, who is giving up the most? I think Mason Taylor's going to be fine with Taylor in there too.
This is almost like Cleveland.
Yeah. Especially if Garrett Wilson is out again. The Mason Taylor's going to get majority of the targets. Who's going to go to? Freaking Reynolds? Arian Smith?
This is I was waiting for this. And the B Goat gave it to us. So I I was expecting this to come from somebody else on Elon's machine that we know of. That, of course, we know who he is. The reason that the Bengals are giving up the most touchdowns to tight ends is because they just let 3 tight ends on the same team score.
Yep. Fire booth, man.
Look, this position stinks. The tight end position. Most volatile. Romeo Doubs. There you go, Tyler. Is Romeo Doubs going to play for you anytime soon? Knowing you, Tyler Goat. Not really. I don't think Romeo's going to be playing for you. It's a nice piece to have. You could get the next Romeo Doubs down the line if you needed to. Like, you could get the next Tez Johnson down the line if you needed to. You could get the next like Lex Luthor. The wide receiver position is always somebody you could pluck. Woody, baby, Woody. Love it. Were you up for that? You were up for that, right?
No, I
You didn't watch the whole game?
No, I watched the first quarter, then I watched WWE.
So you didn't see your guy Woody?
No.
That team is just bad, though. That offensive line is bad.
Yep.
They kept trying to force it in there with him. First down, then throw in second down, then they try to run and get him again in on third down. That Seahawks team was not letting any rushing touchdowns come in. CJ Stroud, fourth down, he got it to Woody. Pass catching running back, baby. What a call! What a call! Another one of our stellar stardom. I'll let you know when we come away with a poor call also. Don't worry. I'll let you guys know. Mason Taylor. I'd rather play. Where's Dalton Kincaid? I'd rather play Dalton Kincaid, I think. Where's Theo Johnston? I'd rather play Theo Johnston.
He's kind of hit or miss too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. But again, that offense is functioning better.
Yeah, true.
I know we think Tyrod. Yes, of course, Tyrod's going to look great. I don't want to hang our hats, Goat, on Mason Taylor right now. I don't. It looked good a few weeks ago. It looks like death right now. Trone, baby, Trone. There's the Trone Goat. I'm holding Goddard. I'm holding Fadden. They have the same bye week. Huh? So if I can't trade Fadden, I'll pick up another tight end. You're damn right you will.
Nathan, are you a Seahawks fan? Is that why you're saying that? You want to?
Yeah. They look good. I don't know about
the back right there. See right there. Over here's when they Super Bowl right there. Yeah. This Seahawks can. I mean,
they look good. I'm not saying.
I think personally, I think the NFC.
No fucking.
Whoever is representing NFC the Super Bowl is going to be from the NFC West. It could be the Niners, it could be the Rams, it could be the Seahawks. It's not going to be the Cardinals. That's for damn sure. But yeah, they could. They've been playing good. Second half, they played the Rams twice, and then they played Niners one more time. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. At this point, I think Raiders. I think not Raiders. Good Lord, the Rams, Niners, and Seahawks will make it the playoffs.
I think we're gonna see. We'll see the Seahawks playing those Bucks again, like that shootout that we had a couple of weeks ago. I think that just seems like it's destined to happen again. I think 3 teams will get in from that division. I do. I know. Forget the Vikings. The Bears just might miss it. And I only think one team out of the East is going to make it, and I don't think the Falcons. Although I have the Falcons with the Bucks, I don't think the Falcons are going to do it either. They still look. Yeah. even with a much improved defense.
Yeah, Nathan, I'll give you props, man. The Seattle's defense looks freaking. I was talking to a Niners fan on X today, and I was telling him, man, that the Rams, Niners, and Seahawks have probably three of the best defenses in the NFC right now. It's gonna be a dogfight between the teams.
And Seattle's still not even playing with Julian Love or Witherspoon. They're very well coached, is what it looks like to me. They're very well coached.
Yeah, that Kubiak system fits Darnold pretty good. The only thing that scares me about Seattle is
the ghosts.
The ghost.
The ghosts.
Yeah.
That shit. It's the ghosts.
If they're playing the Rams or the Niners and they're giving away the ball 4 times, they're not going to win the game. They're not going to win the game. So it's gonna be that's gonna be a fun race down to the bone 2-3. I think the Rams played Seattle last, or either the last game or second last game. So good luck to your Seahawks.
You don't like that one?
I don't know who it is, so. Who's your favorite offensive player of the year?
Non-quarterback?
Non-quarterback, yeah. Well, because MVPs for the quarterbacks.
CMC or I mean, we could give it to Jackson Smith and Jigba. I mean, what he's doing right now.
Offensive player of the year? You don't think Jonathan Taylor?
Oh yeah. I don't like it, but maybe, yeah.
I think it'd be Jonathan Taylor, Bijan Robinson, CMC, or Gibbs. If Puka comes back strong,
I forgot about
bye week. Puka could be in that category too. There's no clear-cut person right now.
All right. Goats, round up. Do you think Bucky comes back week 10?
I'm hoping he comes back this week or next week.
This is 8.
This is week 8. So hopefully he's coming back this week.
And then they're off. They're off 9.
Yeah, I'm hoping he comes back this week.
All right, yeah, so Goats. Need to go work out and get my mind right for the waivers. Maybe hit the sound. Maybe hit the sauna and unwind. Dun, 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 dun. This is what I'll leave the Goats with. When we're setting up waivers tonight, and we're looking to add players, we're going to obviously drop them. We're not just looking at this week. Go click the arrow to the right. Take a look at week 9 as well. Let's see if your roster is complete and full. Can you start a team in next week as well? That's all. That's the little bit of nugget advice. Let's take a look. Look at your roster for 9. And then make the ad drop, the waiver claim, however it works for your particular league, fab or not. Let's think about 2 weeks now. Of course, we're gonna run waivers. We're gonna have another show next Tuesday. Yes, of course. We're not trying to be efficient here. No, but it's just a rule of thumb. It's a good rule of thumb. Let's take a look. What does it look like for week 9 as well? All right, guys. Appreciate you all. The Goats. We will be back. Of course we will.
Thursday night?
DFS. Thursday. We're going to win another. Oh, my God. We're going to win another lineup. We're going for 3. third lineup in a row. That's right, DeAndre Goat. That's right. Last two are in the plus money. That's right. Even from 2 weeks ago, I couldn't believe it. 2 weeks ago, what the hell happened? 2 weeks ago, and that lineup still wound up winning a little bit.
Booker went out that game too.
That was brutal. Last week's though, that's right. Last week, aside from the technical glitches that we've experienced on Thursday, my glitches. We'll be back on Thursday. Then we'll lead it right into Thursday night football, and then Friday over the weekend. This is where we make our bones, goats, fantasy goats. All right. Well, I appreciate you all. There's your steward, your commissioner, Rhino. I am alongside him, and I am your shepherd.
Make a difference, everybody. Stay blessed.
Be a difference. Make a difference. Go Cubs for the war chief. Go Cubs.
No, go Doyers.
Go who?
Dodgers and Toronto is World Series now.
My sister and my brother-in-law, they're going to the World Series.
Nice.
Yeah. Very nice. I said, why? Why are you going? They got the tickets. Whatever. Enjoy. All right, go Goats. See you what Thursday.